Hey, are we live? Looks like we're live. Do, 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 do. All right. Let me see what's going on here. I don't know why that's doing that. Should be. Oh, I am live. Woo! What's up? I want to wish the happy couple, Brian and Jody, a long, happy life together. Can you guys hear me? Tell me in chat if you can hear me. Hello? Oh, yes, you are, Blue Wrench. Melissa was in here. Sampy was in here. Gray Wolf. What's up, folks? We got 7 people. Speak or forever hold your peace. All right, now. Hey, what's going on, Big Mike? How you doing? Let me see. I'm going to do something here because I don't want to sit here all by myself and have to entertain you guys. So I'm going to share the link out. Uh, 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 uh. What's the name of this stream? I think this is it. Invite guests, copy. All right. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Big Mike? 80-pounder, I'll take it. I'll take a 20. I'll take a 20-pounder today. Fishing. I've been out here for a couple hours. It ain't been great. Pin that to the top. All right. All right. So here we go. I got some big baits. You guys want to see like the size of the baits I got here? I'd rather not handle them, but I'm going to show you. I'm a hog leg and better come in here because they talked me into this. Same with that Brian B. One of the reasons I didn't want to go live is because I'm fishing with some bigger baits today. Here's one. I got even a bigger one in there. You guys know what that is, right? Look at that. There's one. Wait till you guys see this one. Holy smokes. Saving this one for later. Look at that. It's like a 12-incher. Gonna put him on a hook and send it. I got a bunch of we get a bunch of big bluegills, a couple of small ones. I got a couple of little baby bullheads. Got a little bit of everything. This is my 3rd spot of the night. Not even a tap. The first 2 spots I fished at were spots I haven't fished before, but the bottom got my attention in the past, so I wanted to come back and get them. Fished a log and a waterfall at the first spot. Yeah, a man-made waterfall. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? What's up, Double J? Nothing wrong with big baits. The big uglies can get a monster bait. Yeah, even the little ones will take a monster bait. I don't know about that, Scott Ranky. I don't. I'm a believer that elephants eat peanuts too, as well. So it don't really matter. But I want baits that are going to stay alive. I got helicopter rigs on this one. I got a float rig on the. Okay, number 1, I got a Sandy Cooper. Number 2, not a Sandy Cooper. Yeah, a Carolina rig. And then I got a float rig on this one. and number 2, and number 3 and 4, I got helicopter rigs. I'll show them to you once I put it in. And we're fishing on the Fox River. If you guys ain't subbed, haven't hit that thumbs up, please hit that thumbs up, man. I'd appreciate it. Got some new names in here. Drew, what's going on, Drew? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, Drew. Glad you're a mod in my channel, but I mean a subscriber to my channel. It's a sub, good deal. Fishing on the Fox River in northern Illinois. So we'll see what happens. We got the baits out. I didn't feel much like talking tonight, which is why I didn't schedule this or go live earlier. Plus, I didn't want to go all over the other shows earlier than me. I enjoyed them by watching them. What's up, Troy? About time you showed up, you slacker. Is your battery running low? What's up, QC Brian? How you doing, bud? What's up, man? Yeah, I think Gray Wolf, I think Drew's channel is not a real one. Snack of choice. I got all I have tonight is I didn't eat squat all. What did I have today? I know you didn't ask that, but I can't remember what I had. I think I had a couple pieces of cheese. I got no, I had ramen noodles today, like around 1 o'clock. And then all I have is 2 little packages, like those little single serving things of trail mix. That's all I brought with me. Got some pop with me too. And that's about it. Cool. I'm not far from Waukesha, not far at all, Scott. I'm about 2.25, 2.5 hours from Milwaukee. And what's Waukesha? Right next to that. What's that lake in right out there in Waukesha? I fished that lake before. It's a pretty cool looking lake. It's like a big, deep pit. Buggy, what's going on? Oh, your home turf? There you go, Brian. That's my home turf too. Woodworking outdoorsman. It's going slow. I did a little exploring. I got out here about 7 o'clock. So I fished what 2. I just moved here because the guys on Hog Leg Show wanted me to go live. So I moved here where I've caught fish before. We'll just see what happens. We're fishing post spawn now. Things might change up. I'm way south on the river. I probably should have stayed up north, but I wanted to come down here and poke around a little bit. So we'll see. That's one reason why I didn't want to go live. If I go out looking for spots or looking for fish, granted I got my GoPro rolling and stuff, but I don't expect any stellar performances. But you never know until you try. It's the way I look. Fish Kong. There you go. I've never fished that. I fished obviously out of Milwaukee a lot, out of Kenosha and Racine. Fished the Madison chain, the Wisconsin rivers, and the Wisconsin River and the Dells. I fish up there quite a bit. So, what? Hey, Terry B, how you doing? Scott Ranky. I got a buddy named Steve Ranky. Lives in Kentucky now. Used to live up here. He was homesick for the longest time. Man, the mosquitoes were horrible out here until about, I don't know. I put the light way up high, so it's drawing them up there. But I also have what is it called? At least one of these things. Uh, Thermocell. I got my Thermocell cooking. I don't know if you guys can see it. I can see the smoke coming off of it. I just got to watch and make sure. All right. Hey, Darren, what's going on? Buggy, what you doing, brother? Better hit the pause button. Uh-oh. My flathead bite has been slow this week, but the channel cat bite is good. Yeah, that happens whenever you get a cold front. And a bad cold front, I mean, people are saying, "Oh my God, it's still 80 degrees, 83 degrees," and I say, "Well, it was near 100 here for a week and a half." So 20-degree drop in temperature. I got my hoodie on because it's below. It's like 68 degrees right now, I think. so it's a little cold. So yeah, I don't expect much from tonight, but I wanted to get out. I found that those a bunch of them crappie yesterday at a local spot here on the river. So fishing from bank. So I was happy about that. Caught some caught like 6 bass, like 6 crappie total. I caught like 6 bluegill, 6 bass. Yeah, it was all in about an hour and a half. It was a fun little day. And I caught all that stuff except the bluegills on one crappie bait because I usually don't keep crappie baits in my bait bag and I was out looking for bait. So next time I go back there, probably Thursday, I'm bringing crappie baits with me. Hey, Catfish regulators, thank you very much. Uh, Aaron, I appreciate it. Hopefully you're feeling well, man. You're always way too generous for me, man. I don't care what that Troy says about you. The Wickershire Project off grid. No, I was in the water earlier, but we just got to this spot. I just started live streaming because a bunch of people in another show that I was watching wanted me to go live. It's in honor of the holy matrimony of Brian B and Pontoon Jody. Oh, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. So yeah, been a while since I've been out on a boat, so I was happy to get out there. I messed around with some cameras and took some film earlier, just some B-roll stuff. Try to get all of that in there. I'm not getting any bites. What the hell? Yeah, this is going to be a torturous evening. If I don't get a bite before midnight my time, we might have to call it. Why is this doing this? Let me fix this. All right. I'm messing with my settings on my sonar here. Trying to get the time to show up. Options, side view, view, pause sonar, edit combo, overlays, data, double sidebar, 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 and alt. I don't know what any of these mean. Top bar, double sidebar. Let's see what double sidebar does. No, we don't want that. No, none. How about sidebar? Depth, GPS code, GPS speed, total flow. I don't need that. Sidebar. Time of day. Time of day. Water temp. Speed. What is all this stuff? What do I got to do here? Fuel, satellite, navigation. Okay, let's see what this does. All right, back. Done. All right, good enough. At least I can see the time of day. It's 10:19 my time. No, I got bluegill. Okay, from this side is number one. So number one, I got a bullhead live. Number two, I got a crappie live. Number three, I got bluegill. And number four, I got bluegill. We're gonna freshen them up at the top of the hour, that's for sure. Good. Oh, one of the thermocells bug, man, you'll love it. The baits are pretty big. I showed them at the beginning of the stream. The the bullhead's small. The bullhead's probably 5 inches, not big one. The crappie's probably about a 6 incher, 7 incher. I got like a 12 in the bait bucket. And the bluegills are, I started a little on the smaller side, are like 6 inch bluegills on each one of them. So they're all live, they're still kicking, so that's good. Mark, it's been the same in the Rock River. Going to the Mississippi. Hole seems empty. 9-pound flathead, few channels. I've been doing some pond fishing and some other fishing just for shits and giggles. This is the first time I've been flathead fishing in 2 weeks. So I don't know what to expect. Usually I'll come out here after spawn, try to get an idea of where they're at. And I usually don't go live when I'm doing that. Because I love all you guys. I like doing this for all you guys. But it 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 it's hard to stay light on your feet. Oh, I better put my spot. Is my logo not my Whisker Seekers thing aim up there? Let me see that media style, media assets. Got to keep my sponsor happy. There we go. You guys see that up there? It's not showing up on there, is it? I don't see it. There we go. That should show up there now. Bingo, there it is. I like to keep that up there so I don't have to keep reminding everybody of what's going on. I figure you guys can see it up there. It doesn't get too much of the way. Hey, Josh, what's going on? I scored another marketplace win today. Picked up a Humminbird Helix 9 Sonar GPS for John Boat 175 bucks. Hey, can't beat that with a stick. I know how much you like it when I find deals like that, and you don't. Yeah, it's fine. I got enough electronics on this boat. I got no other place to put it. Mm. Oh, Josh, you know how we were talking about watching movies while you're out fishing? Give me 1 second. I got one of these. I don't use them unless I'm out here alone and not streaming, but this is that thing I was talking about. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's a mount that goes in my track mount for my iPad. So I can just put it up here on the side of the boat and watch movies on it, or I use my iPad as another monitor when I'm dragging baits. I'll put it towards the back of the boat and mirror one of the mirror the side imaging on there. Well, actually, I use the 3-in-1 screen for that. Let me see if I can fit it back in here. But yeah, that thing's cooler than heck. Congratulations on the good find, Josh. Can't beat that with a stick. Wait. Who has life? Seem familiar. I mean, you're blue, you're a mod. So you must have been in here before. Man, I go into your lives on TikTok has you don't even notice me. You got so many people in there. Kind of hurts me deep down inside. Holy crap, has life, how have you been, bro? Hey, Has, long time no see. Then you're always messing with them young kids on there. I'm like, I'm too old for this shit. At least they still see you live on there and your stuff. So that other money, not other, but that money guy. Yeah, I don't see much of his stuff, to be honest. Oh, do. We're just fishing. That's all. That's all we're doing. Brian B talked me into going live. I wasn't gonna go live tonight. I was just gonna fish, watch some movies on my iPad. I tried 2 spots out. Actually, there's 2 other spots I wanted to try, but I guess they'll have to wait. When I'm trying new waters, I don't want to do that. I really don't want to be live when I'm doing it. I want to pay attention to the rods and stuff. We'll see. We'll see what the weeds are like down here. Should have fished up north, but it is what it is. I had a whole bunch of hits last time. Pre-spawn, the last time before spawn that were productive over here. So figure I was a half mile away, so I just headed this way. Joe Buck, what's up, buddy? Bugs all over my iPad. Joe Buck the man. Hey, Gray Wolf, can you do me a favor, bud? Can you put Aaron's link up there and tell everybody to sub? He fishes live, or as soon as he gets well enough to get back out there. I know he will, but I want to see Aaron get a bunch of people watching him. If you can share his link out, Catfish Regulators, that'd be awesome. I don't mean to be bossy or tell you what to do. Hey, I saw weren't you down on Saltwater Has? Man, I was jealous watching you guys fish down there. I think that was Florida, wasn't it? Thank you very much for posting that, Gray Wolf. I appreciate it. Well, I'm glad you enjoy it, Casey, Brian. I was down at iCast, did some saltwater collabs after. Cool. Yeah, Gray Wolf. I read typos as good as I make them, and I make some doozies. Trying to keep a positive attitude out here tonight. At least I got you guys to keep me company. How was iCast? How'd you get into iCast? Did you get in with a sponsor, or did you get in on your own? You were happy to come home with 2 blackfin tuna? Nice. I just had some tuna on Friday night over at the sushi place. That stuff was delicious. But I gotta tell you, I'm a bigger fan of it. Smoked salmon tuna, the nigiri in little pieces. Good stuff. But if I had some tuna at home, I'd make me some ahi tacos. Oh yeah. Met a lot of other YouTubers. Cool. YouTubers are TikTokers. Do you mean Black Tip H, whatever that is? That guy ridiculous. That guy's creeping up on 5 million subscribers. That's insane. No wonder he can afford that boat that he's in. Smoked salmon on anything's good. You got it through the bit? Okay. Do. I know I don't like other catfish companies. I know Whisker Seekers goes down there. I don't think any of the pro staffers went down this year, so maybe next year they'll ask me to go. Do. That I'd go to. But I'll send you photos to look at later. I got a compartment mention in the front door. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll check them out. Which rods do you like best? The original FMJs or the Hog Seekers? Shop around to get it for myself. You know what? Dude, these Hog Seekers, man, before you use my discount code, they're 59 bucks. 59 freaking dollars. And I've caught a ton of catfish on them. The FMJs are nice rods. They're terrific rods. I've used them forever. No complaints. They're Great rods are light. I like the cork handles. I like the way they look. But for night fishing here, live streaming, I got this overhead light on low, and you guys can still kind of see them. If I had my original ones, man, they would be the FMJs. You can't see them. And the only reason why I got the light on low is because I don't know how long I'm going to be out here tonight. I'm trying to save power in my Blue Eddy. I need to buy a bigger one. Yeah, ran into Whisker Seekers Catfish Pro Matt Knight and Hervey down there. Did they have? Were they just doing? I need to quiet down. I'm just hearing my echo up against these houses I'm fishing here. Um, Mad Cats didn't have a booth. I know Whisker Seekers does. He's just down there looking at products, probably. I'm guessing. What's up, Matt? How you doing, bud? Man, not even a frickin' tap. Not even a tap. I should put cut bait on this number 2 rod because it's got a float on there. And I don't know how alive that crappie still is. At least catch a channel kick because I got big river hooks on there. I got J hooks on there. Boosts there are expensive. Yeah, they are. That's the big leagues. You know how that goes. You got to remember all them people down there. They got down in Florida. They got the money. When you're spending $250,000 to $500,000 on just a decent sized fishing boat. I was looking into trips on one of them sport fishers, them Vikings, man. Holy smokes. Like I saw online 40 or somebody sent me a quote for 40 grand for the week. I'm like, yeah, no, I didn't win that 400 million Powerball, so I ain't going on that. Oh, about time you got here, Brian B. You making whoopee with Jody Kins or what? Yeah, saltwater, that's big money. Maybe my crypto will hit big. Done pretty good so far, but not that good. Do, 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 do. I was dying, Brian and Hogleg Show, man. That was some funny stuff. Should have grabbed some Nutter Butters when I was walking out the house. What kind of some? Yeah, I kind of figured you guys would be backstage for a while. You guys always are. Melissa stopped in here for a second and then said, "Be right back," and she ain't come back. Her and Captain Morgan, they must be talking. XRP is a new crypto to get. No, XRP's done. I play a little high risk stuff. XRP's got that army, and the reason why it pumped so hard was when the SEC lifted the lawsuit. Pretty much it's been dead. Well, everything's been dead since like freaking January. So I've been hodling and pumping up my bags all week. Any money I make off of here and through my sponsorships and stuff all goes into there. So I got some meme coins I think are gonna do pretty good, but that's just because their caps are so low and Josh Turner's a developer that pretty much anything he touches goes good. So $2 million market cap. It'll be into $1 billion by November. Bowmaster, what's going on? Carl who? I ain't seen Carl. Miss Melissa fell asleep. Maybe. We got live bait so far. Preacher. Who's Preacher? All right, what time is it here? It's already 10:35. I'll stay here till 11:35. See, here's the problem. If I want to make a move, I kind of fished this stretch already. I fished the two other new spots I wanted to fish, which is along here. One is about a mile south of me, which is that way. Fished about a mile north of me. This spot, like I said, I've caught fish, but only pre-spawn. And the other spots they'd want to fish is a choke point way up in Port Barrington. That's a long ride. I don't want to be live while I do that. Oh, you're the preacher. Oh, gotcha, Brian. I thought Troy was the preacher. Going to do the ceremony for you. Yeah, I thought about going live on TikTok. I was like, lives don't seem to have that many people checked out. Plus, I'm too old for TikTok. People see the gray beard and they get all pissed off. Angry youth of today. Mr. Infuriator said to tell you he and Paul are fishing Friday night. Cool. I'll have to check that out. Different home. Where's the altar boy? Bad monkey, no bananas. What's going on, Bad Monkey? How you doing? You forgot the guy in the live stream went to my church. Oh, I don't know who went to your church. Oh, I'm a I'm a Baptist pastor. I could do the ceremony, laugh out loud. I don't live stream much anymore. Just make content. Yeah, I noticed that. I noticed that. The live stream fishing, it's just over flooded. Every now and then I'll stop on a couple of creators and be like, holy smokes, they got 8 people in there. So, name of the game is early and fast. And I'm too old to be fast, and I don't like getting up early. Come on, fishy. I think we're going to freshen up some baits here, folks. So, actually, I'll give it a minute. I'm going to have something here before I do that. This 3 and 4 should technically be kicking, but I'm worried they're getting choked out with weeds. When I was south a little bit on the river, there were some weeds, but like I said, I'm using these helicopter rigs, which I'll show you. They pretty much help keep the weeds off of the bait. Patent pending. What's the no, I got bullhead on the first rod, crappie on the second rod, and bluegill on the other two. I think I'm gonna put a bass out there because we can use those baits. I might switch one over to cut bait though. I think I'm gonna do that. I'll cut that crappie I got on that one with the spook. All right, let me switch some bait out here. Excuse me. Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's the one I want. All right, here we go, folks. Let's do it. Oh, this one don't have any weeds on it. That's a good sign. All right, I'll show you this rig. All right, folks, here. I got swivel, three-way swivel at the top, right? Then you see one of these big 3-inch floats on there, just the styrofoam ones with the weight at the bottom. What it does, I'm keeping the bait off the bottom like this. Hopefully keep it struggling. They work pretty good, especially in like weedy conditions. So put these on the cutting board so I'm not feeding fish for no reason. See if I can find that little bass. Oh, I think I found him. He is angry. Oh, is that the little one or is that the big one? It's a little bluegill. What we got in here? Oh, a little bullhead. All right, what's the best way to hook this sucker? Well, he's gonna pull like the Dickens, so I need a good hold on him. I'll hook him through the shoulders. Ah, almost lost him. Almost fell out the boat. All right, there we go. Let's see how he swims here. He might be too big for this rig, but I'm worried about hooking him through the shoulders. I can't lob him too far. Well, he's out there pretty good. So we got bass on number 4. We're gonna move these over a little touch here. If I get a hit on that one, it's gonna be a big one. We'll put another bluegill on this one, good old-fashioned bluegill. This one's still, well, this one's kicking. This one's going back out. This one's livelier than heck. But I am going to get a piece of cut bait out there into the channel. Try not to hit my light. All right, this is the crappie. We're gonna cut this sucker up. Put the big old head on there. See, it's not a bad size one. Look at that. See, that's closer to 9. See, he's still swimming good. I hate to cut him up. We'll throw him back out there. And I know that bullhead's still alive. I ain't worried about him. But we're gonna get him out in the channel, see what happens. Look, right behind the boat. Well, not behind the boat, but in a channel closer to the back of the boat, or closer to this center line of the boat. They're not dancing around, so there ain't nothing down there scaring them. So I don't frickin' know what's going on today. Maybe the fish ain't moving tonight because of this weather. All right, we got them back out there. Good enough for me. Let's see what's going on in chat here. No alerts down there. Well, got to get some sleep. Last doctor appointment or in the AM. Good luck, Mark. And great to see everyone in here. Good. All right, Brian. Good luck tomorrow at the doctor. I can't afford caviar. Don't even start. Don't start that stuff, Josh. I'm paying you for my channel. That green water, and the boats and stuff in the background give me Jaws vibe. That's just the smoke. Thanks for reminding me. I gotta turn it off. Hi, Jodykins. What's going on? Folks are going to stop letting us in their lives at this same time. That could be. What'd Matt say? Josh, he dips his cut bacon brandy too. No, in cognac. Cognac. In champagne, some Cristal. That's what's in that Whisker Seeker's bait shack. It's full of champagne. It's my secret sauce. Ooh, I am overdue a good night of fishing. At least one fish. Although yesterday, fishing for them crappie and stuff were fun. Fun, fun, fun. Uh-uh. So, Jody, I got a question for you. You gonna let Eric or Curtis be your flower girl? Hey, what's up, Damn River Boys? How you doing? No hiding. Why would you hide from me, buddy? Alvin, what's going on? Hey, there he is. What's up, Lyle? I figured it was Ripple. Ripple. I don't know what you mean by Ripple. Oh, in the thing? No, champagne. Alvin the man. Look at this. We got the whole gang in here. Look at this. Freaking 11 o'clock on a Tuesday night. I got 25 people in here, 28 people, whatever. I'm happy to have each and every one of you. This bite has been non-existent tonight. Non-existent. Well, I got bass on that number 4 rod. You'd be happy. A big old one, too, like a 12-incher. Mad Dog 2020. Every time somebody mentions that, it brings back all sorts of happy and awful memories at the same time. So we'll see how long I keep this live going. I don't know. Here, and I said this before. I don't know if you were here, Lyle, but here's the problem. I came down here to check out some new spots. I fished 2 new spots. It was uneventful, but then again, traffic was real heavy. I had a wake boat come literally like 30 feet away from me. The guy saw me and stuff, and I was fishing the outside bend on some mussel beds. So it's a narrower part of the river. So he really didn't have a choice because it's a blind corner. So he's got to watch out for himself. But at least, it was just rough. And then we get a couple of jet skiers doing like 60 miles an hour. They must have swung by here like 3 times, back and forth. Oh, I just heard a big splash across the river. I'm on the wrong side of the water. I was gonna fish that side, but I'm worried I'm gonna get whacked if someone comes around here on the way home from the bar. We'll give it some time. But yeah, I checked them and it was rough fishing. It is what it is. It is what it is. Airwolf says Bad Dog 2020 gives me bad memories. If you guys haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. Let me see how many thumbs. We got 25 thumbs up. Awesome. I can't, on an iPad, I don't think I can do can I do set filter? No, I don't want top messages. I want all messages. All messages. Tomorrow we're going to have Jeremy Colvin on Panfish Nation on the Panfish Nation YouTube channel. Me and Lyle will be talking to Jeremy. He's a good dude. He's been doing a lot of guiding lately rather than doing doing YouTube, which is understandable. He just went down to Louisiana. He had met with what's his name? The guy with the long white beard from Duck Dynasty. John Goodwin, that's it. Had Goodwin do a promo for him. That was kind of fun to see. John Goodwin's a good dude. He sent me my first ultralight B&M rod back in the day when I was doing this stuff on on X. I just got some trail mix. Trail mix. Here, I'll show you. You're the second person to ask. You guys must be hungry tonight. See, look, I got these nuts, Lyle, for you. Just these nuts, get it? These nuts. That's all I got. I got 2 of those. That's all I brought with me. Had some ramen noodles for a late lunch until I ate today. Can't believe how dead it is out here. Dead, dead, dead. Godwin is pretty cool. Shout out. Yeah, he did a pretty cool shout out for Jeremy. That's right. What did Josh do? Mark pulled a crit off. What did Josh say? Or is he talking to me? Did you call me Josh? These nuts. Chris and Telly are on their Alaska cruise. I wonder what they're going to do on that cruise. Because I know, pretty sure that Chris and Telly don't partake in adult beverages. That's pretty much what I do on them cruises: eat and drink. Which to me is a good time. Oh, he just called you me. Okay, that's fine. I've been called worse, but I've been called worse. Pretty sure I can get a channel cat if I throw a piece of cut bait out there. Let me think that over for a minute. I left the house with glory fishing for flatheads today. That was the plan. Let's see if I'm willing to change it up. I'll take that little bullhead off of there and cut up that bluegill eye, freshened up with the bass. Yeah, the plan was to just to fish a couple of new spots tonight and watch a little watch some movies on my iPad. And I got talked into doing this. Brian B needs me to rock him to sleep like a little baby. So Chris is the one who trusted a fart? Okay, gotcha. Okay, Mark, I have to go. I have fish to catch in the morning. You keep at it. Lyle, you're doing good, but I'm proud of you. Go knock go go knock the heck out of them bass. Thanks for coming in, buddy. All right, we're putting some cut bait on. Putting that little baby bullhead back in the tank because it won't die. See if we can't catch a channel cat on stream. Little dude. Never caught a channel cat on a bullhead or a cut bullhead. Okie doke. Let's cut this sucker up. Forgot to grab my bait towel. Where do I want to toss this sucker? Oh, there's some stuff down there. That might be a good one. Maybe I'll get a flathead on. You never know. You never know. Why isn't this bass moving? Why are none of these baits moving? They're all livelier than hell. There we go. That bass is moving now. Keep thumping. Keep thumping. Hey, Mike, what's going on, bud? How are you? Mark, does Lyle know you're using his prize fish bass as bait? Easy there, Matt. Yeah, he does. He was here. Well, I told him when he was here, I should have said. Yeah, we're going to let these baits soak for a little while. See what happens. Yeah, I guess I have been fishing. Last Friday, I went out for a little while, about 3 hours. I got my 4 walleye. I got my limit. Little ones, but still, they're eaters. I kept them, filleted them up. Yesterday, I went pond fishing, caught all them crappie and bass and bluegill. That was fun. Today, we're on the river in the boat. Do, 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 do. All them jokers that were in Hog Lake show wanted me to go live. They all left me high and dry. Next time they tell me to go live, they're gonna get blocked from my channel, and I'm gonna go live anyways. You were on the crappie yesterday. What was the bait? All right, I took my bait bag with me, and all I have in there, um, I had some red worms that I was planning on using just for bluegills because, like I said, I was looking for bait. And I caught a bluegill. I got tired of putting redworms on a hook, so I put um, Berkeley 1-inch gulps on there, and I caught a crappie. So I'm like, all right, maybe they're still there. So I continue to catch bluegill on that Berkeley gulp, but no more crappie. I opened up the my little folding hook container, and there was one crappie bait in there, one Bobby Garland monkey milk that I stuck in there so it wouldn't be floating around in my bag and stab me in the finger. So I put the tie that on there, and they just destroyed it. I should have known something was up because I pulled up to the spot and there was a comrade or a loon. I don't know which one it was. Right there, and I've never see them there. So there's obviously bait fish there. So that's what the crappie were feeding on too. Depends how long I stay out tonight. If I stay out all night, I won't be fishing there tomorrow. I might go back out there tomorrow if I leave early tonight. We'll see. Like to get a fish. Dates are moving slowly, but they're moving. That bass that's gonna have to be a big freaking flathead for that sucker. Hey, Rowdy, how you doing, bud? Everybody's like snoring probably. There you go. Thanks for coming in, bud. I appreciate you. Just started to stream a little while ago. Nothing eventful has happened. The weeds aren't as bad, which is a good thing. Got a little chilly out here tonight. Probably a loon. We have one in our family. Gosh, I got plenty of them in my family. Speaking of which, I gotta have my mom over this weekend again. Our temps are back in the high 90s, 97 today. We had 83 today, Matt. I mean, it wasn't too hot. It wasn't too bad. But coming off of them 90s, high 90s, that's a cold front as far as you ask me. So was in the 70s and 80s for 5 days straight. That's nice right there. Perfect weather. If I could live somewhere where it was in the 70s all year long, man, I'd be a happy man. But those places don't exist, I don't think. Dude, I'm about ready to get a worm rod out here in a minute. Eric P, what's up, buddy? How you doing, Eric? How was your experience with Barstool when you were on that show? I saw you get a little shirt with that guy who almost broke your rod, what, 3 times? I was like, oh, I know you don't use the cheap stuff either. Yeah, Eric, I'm in the channel. These flatheads, I don't know what's going on over here. Pre-spawn, I was getting all sorts of bites and fish over in this spot right here. Post-spawn, it might have changed. I'm south of Cary Bridge. Need to see a takedown? Yeah, you had fun? Good deal. Hey, Eric, when I want to go perch fishing this winter, if I can, I might have some knee surgery, but if I don't, and I want to go fishing, where do I want to launch to go perch fishing over there? Over on what is it, the south side of Navy Pier there? Where's the best place to launch down there? Editing definitely got you looking tweaking. Isn't there a launch right there between like right next to Soldier Field? Since you fish down there, I figure I'd ask you what the best launch is down there. Plenty of launches all over the lake. Depends on where you want to fish. Burnham, is that what it is? Burnham Harbor? Okay. I'll check that out. Yeah, if I go in when the weather gets cold, I'm not driving all the way down to 87th. I'll just fish right outside the Navy Pier there when they start coming in. Because they don't stay right there in that little channel that comes in there next to Navy Pier all the time. They come out there. I've seen some guys online kill it right outside of there. I got the live scope. If they're out there, I'll find them. I just hate dragging this boat downtown. I'm not a young man like you anymore. Hammond is good or Burnham. All right, good to know. When we went salmon fishing, we launched out of Kenosha with Jerry. That was fun. Went out there 3 times. We got 3 limits. That was sweet. That was fun. Something about getting a 3-man limit in 3 hours rather than sitting out in the cold and the damp all night that I like. Uh, it's not a bad drive. Just take 55 into the city. Gotcha. Yeah, you're like east, southeast suburbs, right? If I remember right, you don't really live by me. You live in that L suburb, right? So you're not too far from 55. I'd probably just take 90 in, have to cut through the city, and then just get off at 55. Get off right there. You been fishing Wisconsin River at all, Eric? Or are you just doing your tournament stuff? You'll be chilling. Just got to leave early. Yeah. 40 minutes west of the city. It's a little bit easier. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll leave it. Like, whenever we used to fish down off of Navy Pier, we leave it like what they open up the parking garage at 5 a.m. So I guess if I get down there before 5 a.m. and launch, right, it's usually a little dark, but as long as I'm sitting in a parking lot in a nice warm truck, I don't care. If I go, I'll go down, Robert, right? The older guy. Forgot what his last name is. He'll have to forgive me if he's watching. I'll take him down there with me. Or if you want to go perch fishing, screw it. I don't see you wanting to go perch fishing, but go down there, get a quick 15 fish limit and go. Hey, Missy, how you doing? When are you leaving for camping, Missy? Oh, dude, this is dead out here tonight. I'm gonna get a jig and a worm out here in a second. Oh, you're already there? Cool. You must have internet signal. Eric, I got cut bait out there, live bait, got a crappie, bluegill, and a bass out there. Got a cut bluegill head out there. Nothing. I'm getting my if I wear right out here. I got too much stuff in this boat. Everything's getting soaking wet already. All right, where's my walleye rod? There it is. 15 rod lockers are awesome, so you got to pull something out of it. Then it's a nightmare. But it's good to have the stuff when I need it. All right. I doubt there's any walleye here, but we're gonna try. I got the night crawlers. I got the gear, might as well try it. Hey, how you doing, Linda? What's up, butterflies and sunshine? Fishing is slow, non-existent, but it ain't over yet. Oh yeah, here we go. Maybe I'll even pick up a little channel cat, the night crawler on here. Here's 3/8 jig head. All right. Check chat real quick here. Guys, I'm going to do a little casting here. You might have to keep each other company. Never know unless you try. Should have enough current. Maybe not. Pretty sure it's a gravel bottom here. Should be fishing weed lines, but I can't get to them because my catfish lines are in the way. I felt like a bite. It's like a catfish bite, though. I'll take a look at that night crawler when he gets back here. Something. No. It's a little bit of junk on the bottom here. Might be a good thing, but I might get snagged up on there. We'll give it a few more casts and see what happens. Thought I felt a bite on that first one, but the darn nightcrawler was a bit off. So could have just been me hallucinating. Not even getting a cut on that hit on that cut bait. Should move across the river is what I should do. What the hell was that? Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the river. We are going on that side. 'Cause I can hear something feeding over there. All right. I'm giving this up. We're gonna we're gonna get across the we're gonna get across the river and see what happens. All right, this goes here. Goes there. All right, what's the best way to do this here? No, we're gonna put a fresh one on here. So these don't get too tangled up just going across the river. Well, how'd you get tangled up all the way up there? Dumb bass. I was kind of worried about that. Yeah, you know what? I don't like having him on here. When I get across the river, I'll fix this one. Just want to get these baits out over there. Because I'm wasting time playing games with this crap. Sometimes you got to make small corrections. So we're going to do that right now. Sit tight, folks. Sit tight. I'm going to turn this off so I can see what I'm doing. Woo. Oh my goodness, my anchor is loaded with weeds. Oh, oh, it came right off. Remember last time I was out here, I had problems? It was a loose ground wire. Sorry, I didn't look at the chat yet, folks. I'll look at it as soon as I get over here and I drop an anchor. All right, yeah, I feel a little better about this spot already. I just hope that my Halen will reach the bottom. All right, we're back. Let me get let me get these baits out of here. Operator error. I ain't had one of these in a long time. Huh, that bait's gone. See ya. This one I gotta fix. Let's take a look at chat before I do this one. The glasses. Where are my glasses at? Yeah, sorry about that, everybody, but we are such a. What's going on, Aaron? How you doing, Brian B? Oh, Troy finally show up. There's Troy. That didn't sound good. You better move. Guerrero's in here. What's going on? What's up, Aaron? How you doing? All right. I just had a professional overrun. This one I got a little braid knot. That'll happen. There we go. That didn't take long at all. Put another bait on here. See if I can find a bullhead. What was that? This one's nice and lively. All right, let's see what happens. Hopefully that's laying the right way. All right. Wasn't too bad. Turn off these rear lights. Save some battery in the boat. All right. And we wait. Good night, Aaron. How you doing? Nope, didn't catch anything yet, Dave. You thought Chad was the one with the loose ground wire? It's not nice to talk about people when they're not here. Is that the only thing brought onto the boat? I don't know. Matt's feeling feisty today. Feisty, feisty, feisty. Yeah. You kidding me? Oh, it's almost a full moon today. Oh yeah, there's fish swimming right by me. Clear as day. Holy smokes. Well, let's see if we can get one. All right, now we're live. That's a helicopter rig if you're still in your air. I'm just trying to keep the bait off the bottom. It's struggling. Nothing fancy. I got a 3-inch egg float on there, the big fat ones. That helps keep them fish off the bottom. Oh, my hands are like soaking wet. So how are you and Ed doing, butterflies? You guys doing good? Next full moon in 3 days. I got to get a freaking flathead here. Pressure is on. It is, hey, it's 11:45. We're committed now. Getting a snot kicked out of me today, though. That ain't no joke. And number 2 rod is kicking pretty good. We got cut bait on number 1. Got a bluegill head on there. Let's see if cut bait does anything. I'm not even getting channel cat bites, which I'm kind of fine with. If there's a bunch of channel cats around, there ain't no flatheads. I'm a firm believer. And then if they just disappear, that means a flathead came in. At least I like to think that. Oh, they're bouncing, so that's good. That's good. Make sure you guys tune in to Ed's channel tomorrow. I'm good. Ed is also fine. He will be out on the water tomorrow night with length fishing. I don't know who that is, but I'll tune in and find out after Panfish Nation. If I don't pass out. Just watching the rods bounce a little bit. If you're out fishing, no, I won't be out fishing tomorrow night. Wednesdays I don't fish butterflies because I'm with Lyle on Panfish Nation. And the way fishing's going today, I have no interest in coming back out here to Flathead fish tomorrow, to be honest with you. If I get one tonight, it'll be a miracle. Let me see what the temperature is here right now. Where's the weather? Weather. It's still 60. It says 69 degrees. Still feels colder. Feels a lot colder. Oh, another Schuylkill river fishing. Cool. It's tough all over, she says. Oh, that's what everybody's been telling me. They've been telling me up north it's been tough. You're telling me it's tough. I ain't seen too many posts on Facebook that tells me it's tough. You don't know till you try. Should have stayed near the boat ramp, I think, but I wanted to try out here. I might finish the night out over there, but we'll see. I'm doing what I can, and I think I'm doing it right. Brian B, I'm here, but I'm going to land a snoring soon. You just cuddle up with your bride to be, Brian B. Bride to be, and you get yourself some good night's sleep. I'll be out here for a while, it looks like, because I'm getting kind of mad here. Mad. Don't make the fish bite, but it makes you stay out longer. We need some 80-degree nights. What's the water temp? I didn't even look. 77. Yeah, it's cool. Cooler water temp. You start your face on that. She didn't even come into my live. So I thought she was over there with you. Brian's laying down in bed, shaking his head. He's gonna. All right, here, fishy, fishy. Should have brought some food. Not because I'm hungry, because I'm bored. And the chat goes. That's it. Heavens. Egrets fighting over there. Oh man, I just ate fried cod, fried shrimp, yams, and cheese. Oh, and a few corn muffins. Did Jody make those, Brian? Hope you pooped to bed. I could have just stayed home and put a green screen behind my boat and faked it tonight. Wow, Brian, you can sleep with all that in your belly? Yeah, beat me to bed. It'll be a while before I can do that. All right, quit looking at them poles. I got the clickers on. They'll go off. This is nightcap. Rhonda, if you're watching, hello, dear. Thinking she's watching in the background. Doing her diamond painting. Linda, what time does Ed's show usually end at? Well, start and end. Oh, I guess she left too. Comment moderation. Do, do, do. 12 o'clock midnight, so 11 my time till 3. All right, gotcha. So that means I got to be out here till 3 a.m. That's why I asked. You don't have to stay the entire live. People come, go on their own schedule. This is true. See, I would, if I'd make a move, but the next move that I'd want to make is literally like 25 minutes. And it's dark. So I like it being dark in a boat. So I'm not going to make you guys sit through that. So I'll hang out here for a while, hope for the best. Then maybe I'll go try 2 more spots before I go home. And if I get one, I'll post it on my community tab. Not even a tap on this cut bait. Oh, what is wrong with these fish? I complain a lot when I'm live. I need to stop doing that. It's okay, Mark. We're all wondering the same thing. Yeah, we sure are. They can't all be epic days. Mhm. Robbie, I hope my crunching wakes you up. Mm, I'm yawning already. That's why when we catch one, we get all excited. We sure do. I get super excited. I get relieved too. I don't know how tournament guys do it, man. That's got to be a lot of stress. I hear coyotes in the distance. I think Matt fell asleep too. Mhm. All right, let's see how long we're gonna keep this live going for. We'll think about it a second time at 12:30. Not marking any fish. You know, doing these lives really makes you understand why people make videos. Wow, it's after 1 a.m. here. Time to sign off and get some sleep. Good night, Linda. Good luck. Thank you. Hope to see you soon. Be well and stay safe. I'll stop in the Ed's live tomorrow. Thank you, Linda. It's always happy. I'm always happy to be there. Thanks for coming in, dear. Anybody else still awake in here besides me? Davis, what's going on, Dave? How you doing, bud? Just had something funny happen on that number 3. Thought it was snagged, and then well, it might have been. Oh, rough night. Rough night. I wonder how Guerrero did fishing. Jesus. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Good news is I haven't seen a boat come by me in 2 hours. Dead, dead. Oh, let's see who's. Hey, Mullet Man, how you doing, bud? Dead tonight. Dead tonight. Coming to the conclusion that I just need to move. What are you doing up, bud? Hey, people are actually hitting the emoticons, whatever the heck they're called. I appreciate you guys for doing that. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs up. Do all that YouTube stuff. Well, if they ain't in the deep water, they got to be shallow. Because I'm in like 10 feet of water here, which is deep for the fox. I have no idea. I think it just shows that that people like your stream or something. I think it also helps to bring people in. But thank you for hitting them. YouTube's got a lot to work on as far as the live streams go. I think I'm going to give this about like 5 or 10 minutes and 5 minutes, and we're going to call it. Going to head back towards the boat ramp. See if I see anything on side imaging. If I can see anything, maybe I'll throw some more lines out. If I do, maybe I'll go live again. I don't know. Uh, uh, of course, as soon as number two just kind of ran scared from something. Whatever. We'll give it a few more minutes. As always, thank you for hitting the mullet, man. I appreciate it. Still appreciate you, even though you think it's no problem. Do, 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 do. Always hate the ride home at the end of the night. Oh, that number two is jiving around. Keep doing that. Maybe you'll draw something in. Oh, and it stopped. The pain, the pain. That's my Polish brother. Oh, you're Polish too? Excellent. Yeah, actually, true. Yes. You speak Polish? I speak a little bit. I understand better than I speak it. Ooh, that's what I'll have when I get home. I got some frozen Golovki in the freezer. Oh, yeah. Stuffed cabbage rolls. Oh, you don't speak it? All right. That's okay. I I was a heck of a lot better when I was really, really young. Now the only time I speak it's like to my mother. My father's gone, so I don't speak it to him anymore or with him anymore. Mm, 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 mm. Your mom did? Cool. My mom speaks Pinglish, half Polish, half English, but she speaks English. It's just been so long since she like worked, and all her friends are Polish and stuff. So where are you at, Mullet Man? Oh, both your parents are gone. I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. I know I miss my dad dearly. Yeah, there's plenty of Poles in Chicago, that's for sure. They had good lives. That's what matters. Are you in Chicago? There's a lot of Poles everywhere. Little pockets everywhere. My dad had a good life too. Oh, you're in Wyoming? Born in New Jersey. Had a lot of Poles in New Jersey. How'd you end up in Wyoming? Oh, man, that would be so cool. I wish I lived in a place like that. I got a cousin who moved out to Utah. He does like wildlife photography for a living. Got another cousin that lives out in Denver. He says I inspired him to fish, and now he fishes. He fly fishes all the time, always sending me pictures. Don't have all that much family left. Oh, your dad had a job? Okay, dad's job. Gotcha. Sometimes the man upstairs gives you good opportunities like that. How you like it in Wyoming? If you don't mind me asking. Nice, cool. Do, 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 do. All right, I'm gonna leave this run while I think I'm gonna reel this up and probably end the stream. I don't know if I'm gonna be done fishing, but this spot is just torturing me and you guys. But I appreciate you being here. Okay, there's one. These rigs aren't gonna get used anymore. Yeah, and of course I'm starting to hear splashing in the distance. Never fails. Yeah, we're done for the night, I think. I got too many. These rigs aren't working so great tonight. What a mess. All right. All right, folks. Let me take a look at the chat real quick just in case somebody had something to say. Hog leg. You cut the piss, the good. Yeah, well, you guys tell me. Where have I been? I've been here. Where have you been? Fixed to be done fishing. Well, I don't know about done fishing, but I got to make like a 25-mile ride to get back towards the boat ramp. And I'm not going to go dark for that whole time. And I don't think we'll see how I feel when I get back there. But right now, I'm going to get this boat all sealed up and kind of dark so I can see where I'm going. And we're going to go from there. We'll take it. If I get onto something or I see something interesting, I'll fire the live up again. But I've been waiting on you jokers to come back in here. You guys left me high and dry. I see how you are. All right, folks. We'll see you soon. Thanks again. Bye.